Hello everybody. We are now on the final part of our book, Happy Birthday ×3. And the last chapter is called The Birthday Party. So let's continue to read. It was the night before the girls' birthday. In the lounge room, Amy was wrapping the sword for Joe and the shield for Jess. In the dining room, Joe was wrapping the wand for Jess and the book of spells for Amy. In the bedroom, Jess was wrapping the crown for Amy and the ring for Joe. They placed the presents on the coffee table and went into the kitchen. One was icing 3 separate cakes, chocolate for Amy, lemon for Joe, and orange for Jess. Each girl got to dip a finger in the icing bowl. It tasted good. Dad was making the chocolate crackles and Auntie Jen was filling the little bags with lollies, one for each person at the party. So there they all are, getting busy for their party. Time for bed, said Mum, as she put all the bowls into the sink. Too early, said Joe. There's still things to do, said Amy. We're not tired, said Jess. Bed, said Mum. They tossed and they turned. They giggled and they chattered. They got up to get drinks of water. Dad finally came into the bedroom. If you girls don't lie down and go to sleep, there will be no party tomorrow. They were quiet then. Each one slowly fell asleep, dreaming of presents, parties, and birthday cakes. I think they were already very excited for the next day. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, said Mum the next morning. Breakfast first and then present. Dad served them fruit salad with strawberries and pineapple, bananas and mango. Special breakfast for special 6-year-olds, he said. He wiped the last sticky bit of mango from Amy's face. And now it's time for the presents. So there they are, excited to wake up and having their special birthday breakfast. The whole family sat on the floor in the lounge room. First, there was a box that had come in, the mail from Grandma. Bet it's books, said Joe. And it was. They then opened a present of CDs from Uncle John, board games for Mum and Dad, and puzzles from Auntie Jen. These are for you. Amy passed her gifts to Joe and Jess. And for you. Joe passed her presents to her sisters. Jess did the same. Enjoying present opening. There was poking and prodding, feeling each present to guess what was inside. Paper and ribbon was ripped from each parcel. Silence. Then, thank you, they each said. Amy watched as the sword and shield were put back down on the floor. Joe watched as the wand and the book of spells were placed back in the pile of paper. And Jess watched as the crown and the ring lay under a chair. After a few minutes, Amy reached over and picked up the sword and shield. These are really good to play with, she said. You can be really brave. Joe pushed the pile of paper aside and took the wand and the magic book. You can play at being magicians with these, she said. You can make spells and do tricks. Jess put on the crown and the ring. I must be a princess, she said. She pointed at Joe. You are my special magician who has to make up magic spells and trick my enemies. And you, Amy, must be the warrior who will protect us from the wicked soldiers who are coming to steal all of our presents. So there they are. They've picked up the gift and they're starting to make a story. Mum, Dad and Jen gathered up the wrapping paper and slipped quietly out of the room. So there they are, all busy, all doing some wonderful playing together. In the afternoon, lots of friends from school came to the birthday party. They played pass the parcel, pin the tail on the donkey and musical chairs. They hunted for treasure all around the garden. They ate fairy bread and sausage rolls and all of Dad's chocolate crackles. 3 lots of candles were lit and they were blown out. The birthday cakes were cut and everyone sang happy birthday 3 times. A great party. Finally, the last balloon had burst and the last guest had gone, clutching a lolly bag. The princess, the magician and the warrior agreed. It was the best birthday they had ever had. And there we are. And hopefully soon we'll be able to celebrate our birthdays again, just like that, by having a gathering of friends. So that's the end of that story. And I'll find one for tomorrow to read again and start. Enjoy your sleep, rest well, and be ready for your learning tomorrow. Good night.